a false poet. He probably used Chat GPT to write them damn vows and couldn't remember what he read. Hey y'all, welcome back to Are Y'all Watching? Today I am working from home. I'm in my kitchen trying to get some stew ready for my family during this Texas winter storm. But I definitely want to review Married at First Sight, season 18, episode 10, I believe, and it's their anniversary. I want to say anniversary episode. So the couples are linking up, having those special dates, reminiscing about their actual wedding date a month after. Um, I just want to say this show is not genuinely about connecting people to find real love, real marriages. There's no way. This episode proved to show that whatever they're saying the counselors are looking for and matching these couples up by the experts uh, is false, because to me at this point they are definitely looking for ratings. The way these people are trashing each other's hearts is horrible. We can definitely speak about and Ike Turner Jr., or we can speak about Michelle and David. She is just trashing this man. He will be no good to the next woman. Um, Allan and Madison, she has mama issues. Juan and Carla, Carla is a what is, I want to call her a freeloader. And Camille and I forget his name. What is his name? I want to say his name is. Come on, y'all, help me. Thomas. Yeah, I was gonna get that. Thomas, Camille and Thomas. They seem good, but Camille still has that vision of who she wants, and she's trying to recreate the man that she wants, and that's going to probably rub Thomas the wrong way. There's so many issues with these couples to where it's going to lead to something that's at a certain age you don't even want to deal with. Why are we wanting our hearts broken at 30 and 40 years old? Why would we want to put ourselves through that? These experts were supposed to do their due diligence. And then on top of that, they should also tell these people, you know what? This ain't going to work. Why, and quit trying to tell them to keep trying. You can tell in a person's face that they don't want to try. Michelle does not want to try with David at all. Not at all. That woman is nitpicking that man and teasing him, laughing at him, and he is trying to make things right. And she is still never enough. You know, with these two women, I'm gonna put Michelle and Madison into the same bunch. They have people that just say yes to them, and with that being said, they don't know how to turn down their disrespect. Everybody around them want to be around them and please them when they need to be told, no, you are wrong. Especially Madison. If you actually looked at the dress fitting episode, as she went deep dive into, her family, her history, and how her mom left and things like that, and her friends are just yes, 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 like, and she needs more than what she needs more than Allan. She needs to sit at that therapy chair a little bit longer because she is definitely not ready for a marriage. Um, and it has to do with her mom. I'm sorry. If your mom leaves you, that has to break your spirits. Her dad did the best that he could, but there's still some lack of trust that she got going on. And then I also see how she wants to fulfill um, herself with or surround herself with family, friends, and laughter. Go back once again. the jokes. She makes a lot of inappropriate jokes. If anybody pays attention, her jokes are like either they're very sexual.
To the honeymoon, he placed my hand on his private parts. It wasn't a big deal, you know.
Was it not a big deal?
They're always about a drink. Her drinks. Her jokes are typically something that you would think a man would do. Understand she grew up by her dad, but it's like she wants to be the life of the party all the time. And that's probably why she has this issue with Allan, because of the fact that she doesn't think that he can be that person, the life of the party with her. But Allan is a good guy. Understand he is long-winded, like they say. He talks a lot, but he's trying to get to know her. So he's asking those questions. And I don't think she wants to open up like that. And then on top of that, to me, I think she is interested in somebody else. We'll see how this plays off if it's really her. But yeah, Madison needs to go back to counseling. Point blank, period. Okay, I'm jumping to Juan and Carla now at this point. Carla showed that she was a freeloader from the beginning. This free spirited, money is whatever. What is it? Money is energy or whatever she was saying. She basically is letting me know or telling folks that she is careless and she's been taken care of. So, and then they matched her with Juan, who is a hard working person, and he looked like he penny pinches. And and if you see the episode where his parents asked her, well, his father asked her, "What do you do? How do you make money?" That lets you know that's in Juan's head. And he is going to be a stickler about money. The conversation about her getting daily coffees and smoothies, that kind of rubbed him the wrong way. Like, you can make this stuff at home, save the money. Um, but then when she told him that she quit that job, I was done. No. I was done when she said she didn't sign her lease. Like, how you gonna go into something not knowing if you was gonna even match with this person well and say you didn't even sign your lease? She was already ready to go live in that apartment that they set up for them for the next 2 months and just sit there and live freely. She is a free loading woman and wants to be taken care of. That is fine, but she gonna have to stop playing pretend and let that man know, I want to be taken care of. Okay, because you fed this man like you were a hard working woman. In hindsight, you're not. You want to be taken care of. Okay, so we're just gonna let Carla keep doing her thing and show herself, because like she's a homeless person to me. Okay, next we're gonna go with Camille and. Did we go with Camille and Thomas? We're gonna go with Camille and Thomas. Thomas has a lot to cut out for him. He has a lot of healing to do. If you watch the episode, you will see that he was adopted and he was raised by, his adoptive parent, and then later found his mom. So both of those women are in his life. But the thing is that, being raised in with white people, it's not a bad thing. He experienced culture differently. Camille, explained to him that, even though we have the same, chemistry, half and half, but I've seen things differently. So it seems as though he will have to try to prove himself to her, in this recent episode, she took him out to play basketball. She was, kind of being hard on him. Well, because he was late, she doesn't like being late, and that's not a bad thing. But she didn't take it easy on him. Most people would have took offense to that as how hard she did talk to him. But he was like, "Well, let's see if you will still be mad at me later on. But Camille's actions, she she appears like she's a sweetheart, but she comes too hard. Thomas seems as though he needs gentleness. Camille is going to have to present that a little bit more with him, and she's going to have to be patient. And I don't think she is wanting that. She wants her man to be that man, and she has no. I think her patience is wearing thin. Let's put it that way, because she's been patient. Her patience is wearing thin, and unfortunately, Thomas is going to have to show that, or there's going to be some issues within that relationship. Um, but I do like their progression. I like their growth. Um, they are going to have to kind of, how would I say, bring it back a little bit and fix some things. And Thomas is going to have to be a little bit more open to the fact, to Camille, expressing, his emotional sides, because I definitely do see that mentally he still has a lot of things going on. Um, Probably from past females, women. I'm sorry, women, and Camille is going to have to also let go of the older men being taking the lead and being that tough guy and that manly man for her. Thomas is that, but unfortunately, he came to her a little damaged. So I just really hope that she um, is a little bit more patient and realize that. But I think they should be able to make that work. Um, let's go to MM and Ike Turner Jr. So everybody already knows Ike Turner was not that guy, not that guy, not that guy from day one. When he sat there and got mad with her and decided to read that poem like he was Dr. Seuss, um, already turned a lot of people off. He definitely displayed that he was there to show off his skills and promote himself. Um, I don't know why he decided he wanted to be the bad guy. Like, is the villain the way to make money? Is the villain the one? I guess so. I guess so. If you look at the history of Married at First Sight, the villain is the one that get talked about the longest. They don't really talk about the good guys that much unless they got done wrong. But that villain character in Married at First Sight will still get talked about, because you got to remember Michael, how bad he did. Michael did one of the. I can't think of it. I'll come back with that name. But then also we got to think about how Aries did Jasmine. He was the bad guy. Um, let's see. Shaquille did Kristen bad. Um, let's see. Who else was that? I'm trying to think. I'm looking at one more person. We're going to look at one more person. I can't get the picture here. But you get my point. The villains typically are the ones that kind of stay on the tip of people's tongue as they talk about the history of Married at First Sight. So I just don't know why I just want to do that and didn't do a black woman, a strong black woman, a woman who literally is looking at this man like, I want to love you, I want to be with you, and I want to get to know you, and treat her like trash. Like, come on, dude. Like, cut it out. You could have been a villain in different ways, but not disrespectful. The way you turn things around is pretty bad. You you displayed sexual intent to her. And if she is a grown woman and is ready, why not? It doesn't matter. You are married. There are other couples that have slept on the first night on this show, but then you're going to present it like she just really assaulted you, and then turn it around and just call her names. child.
So you don't want to talk to her about it?
No. I don't have the capacity to do that. I don't have the capacity to be with immaturity. I don't play with kids. This is on some kid. When I read your vows, these vows don't say that you will be an. I don't get that part. I don't see hit a bear with a stick in your vows. So you ask me how I feel about my vows. My vows are solid.
Childish, asshole. Like, why did you do this? Is my question. Anyways, it's not like he will ever respond to me, but I just want to know the depths of his thought process of why he decided to go this route. There was other ways to get that stardom that you're looking for, you know? Um, you could have played like Prince Charming all the way through and said, I don't think we're ready. And people would have been still, women would have still loved you at the end. He was respectful, blah, blah, but you decided to just be mean and tear this woman apart. That's why I said this show is about breaking hearts and not about really finding love for these people. I'm too old and too grown for people to be playing games like that. They're going to have to start from the drawing board on this show, per se. The way this man looked down at her food on their picnic date, just standing over and just like, mm, like, participate, you know, and then when he did actually explain to her, like, I would like for you to just accept what I'm giving you right now and not ask those questions. I don't have the in-depth uh, answer for you. I'm just giving you what I can give you. I was accepting that. But then he flipped the script and was just like, you just doing too much. And she was just like, what? I mean, for you to sit there and say, do you mean this on those vows and call her an asshole was crushing to watch. Like, I don't even think he remembered what he was saying because he is such an actor. I don't even think he knew his vows. I think he sat there, was reading them, and then it clicked in his head that, oh yeah, I was being genuine. Because that man didn't remember his vows. He did not, because he was playing. That man is a false poet. He probably used Chat GPT to write them down vows and couldn't remember what he wrote down and said to out loud. And then when he sat there and was physically rereading his vows, then he decided that what he said was truth. That man didn't remember shit. He didn't remember shit. I that. But anyways, going back to them, the disrespect, the packing of the bags, and not treating this woman with respect and giving her answers and to talk through these things. And then at the dinner, you decide to show up in your clown suit with your crooked glasses and try to make like you were the innocent person. Come on now. Come on. Luckily she walked away to prevent any more awkwardness at the table between the people. But for him to do what he did when she came back out was clownish as well. You wasn't ready to leave because you was in mid conversation talking to them guys, trying to get them to fall for your side. And as soon as she come out, you get up just to embarrass her some more.
We've just heard a part of the story.
Yeah.
So there's never any disrespect. It's more of just like trying to play devil's advocate, and instead of feeling attacked.
Fellas, ladies, y'all have a great night.
All right, bro.
All right, man. We'll see you, bro.
Ciao, ciao.
Dude, cut the act. Cut the act. If you want to be a star, an actor, or sing, whatever you want to do, Find another show. We got America Got Talent. We still got American Idol. I mean, you can go apply for a Tyler Perry show, whatever. Just keep that clownish stuff to yourself and away from people who is looking for love, and especially from a black woman, because you are embarrassing everybody. And I hope that you really have true friends who are not following you because they think you are a star to help you out in this journey of life, because you are a confused man, Mr. Ike Turner Jr. We are going to go to Michelle and David. Michelle, you about to lose your job because that man right there, he may not be what everybody wants them to be or look like that on the outside because he lived with his parents. Yeah, I'm one of those people that stopped living with her parents at the age of 17. So I get that, the part of that. But this man is literally telling you he's saving. Why would he want to spend if he's looking for a forever home with a wife? You know, he's on this show looking for his wife. He supposedly found it per the experts. Why are you so into the fact that he still stays with his parents and and what he does? Maybe his demeanor is not what you think you want. I mean, I understand, he's maybe too macho in which it is presented. He works out, the way he does things. Maybe that's not what you're looking for. You want that blue collar guy, that works 9 to 5, come home, put his briefcase down on the table and be like, hey, babe. Okay, you're not going to get that. But you got a man who respects you. That man that will protect you. And he proved it in this episode, girl, and he shit it in your face. And I loved watching it. You told him how you wasn't ready and you don't want this.
I don't feel great about this. The relationship, the marriage, us. Because there's no connection, I'm not able to move forward.
Okay.
That when I seen him sitting at that table and you said that to him on y'all date night, it clicked. You were upset because he didn't dress up the way you wanted him to dress up. You wasn't looking that damn dressed up to me either. Y'all were eating sushi. Y'all was not at a 5-star restaurant, Michelin star, none of that. Y'all were eating sushi. He was dressed as well as he could be for a man that was working. So what I'm going to say to you, ma'am, you got to let it go, because he is presenting himself very well, but and he's proven himself by him showing up to that dinner while he was still at work. Shows that he was making an effort, but he was also showing that he was tired, and he gonna show you that he's a catch, and he did that. He was taking up for MM, and he also made sure he showed you that he is well liked within the group by giving everyone hugs and kisses and goodbyes. And he didn't say anything to you or present to you that he was hurt by his actions. He showed up and he left, and it was written all over your face that you were offended.
David, it was a pleasure seeing you.
It's been too long, bro.
Glad you made it.
Yes, sir. Papito!
Ladies.
Oh, ciao, ciao. Pose and kisses.
Give Camille my love, and please give a hug to MM for me, okay? Thank you, guys.
So I really hope that you are learning your lesson on the next move on what to do with this man. Even though I think everyone knows that him and Madison is the couple that are linking up with each other. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this show. Married at First Sight is definitely not the way to go if you're looking for happiness stay away from this show. You better at finding love on Lover's Island or whatever that is. But thank you for watching my brief video, and you guys have a good one.